in the third period?
Yeah, I think we needed Talbs for the first 40 minutes. That was really important. We didn't play well. He kept us in it. Not just the obvious with that incredible save he made, but there was 5 or 6 before that. He gave us a chance to get our legs underneath us and get, refocused, and I thought we played really well in the third. And, of course, we liked the result.
You talked this morning about wanting to see more offense on top of the defensive play. What did you like about what the group did differently in the third period to get you to the final score?
Well, the first 2 periods we were playing slow. We were passing it D to D, and they did a good job. They were above us. So third period, I think, was just a little bit simpler. And there's always a balance between playing a really simple game and having enough skill to make plays when they're available. But we just went straight to work in the third period. Pucks went in. We won puck battles. We saw some guys really control the puck under the goal line and scored a couple nice goals.
We just talked to Blake Lazat. He mentioned I think all the guys in the team were maybe more excited for Jacob's first goal than he was. Is that the kind of thing that even transfers over to the coaching staff? I mean, just how excited were you guys to see Jacob get rewarded like that?
Well, we all were. He's a really unique character. He's got a wonderful personality. The guys really take a liking to him. And, he's not known to score goals, so when he signs a contract, he scores a goal. That's a pretty good day for somebody who's really, really spent some time at his game in the minors, not give up, stay with the organization. Everybody was probably as excited for that goal as any other goal we've scored this year.
Peel gets beat by Kachuk on the goal to tie it, but then he comes back, has the goal himself, and then has the back check in the overtime.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to see more of for him going forward?
Yeah, he had Kachuk. Kachuk made a good play, but, he ends up scoring the goal, so how do you respond? Stuff happens in hockey all the time. We turned one over, they tie it up 3-3. Happens. How do you respond? That's really, and it's easier said than done sometimes because nobody feels good about that. So in PL's case, he scores a goal, makes a big play in the overtime. He responded the right way.
When a guy gets his first NHL goal, that's a big deal in his life and his career.
Yeah.
As his coach, how do you revel in that moment for one of your players?
Well, I was happy we scored. It could have been anybody, first of all. You know what I mean? When the puck went in, and I actually thought Lizzo deflected it, but I did see after in the replay that it went off their stick. But you just feel really good. We feel good for all the guys, but you feel really good, for, as I mentioned before, so somebody who's not known to score, who's taken the long road to get to the NHL and then scores a goal. It's something he'll never forget. It was great that it was an important goal for us, too, on top of it.
With Blake Lazat, you elevated his role. You put him up there with Kopitar and Byfield. Just talk a little bit about his overall game through the 60 minutes.
I thought he had really good legs early. It's something that I thought I noticed early. He was really going. And, we weren't as a team going that well. And so, I thought get him out there with Kopi and get him a little more ice time. And he did a good job in that line, and then he just took it from there.
How did you see that game winner develop, and does that kind of exemplify what Kev can do in terms of being an individual player, game breaker?
Yeah, that's a hard goal to score. That's a really hard goal to score, and he was at the end of the shift already. It just goes to show you how strong he is in puck battles. I wouldn't have liked to seen that thing go the other way. I know we were tired. We were a little worried about that, but give Kevin credit. He got around the net. He out-battled 2 guys because he did on the face-off earlier too, right? And then, we're pretty happy to see it go in.
Jim Hardy didn't play at all in the third period, obviously, in overtime. What did you maybe not like about this game that led to essentially a benching?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was a benching. I know he would have liked to play it. It wasn't anything that Artie was doing. We were having a hard time as a team just getting our legs under us and getting some rhythm. And so, I kind of, Alex Turcotte didn't play much in the third period either. I don't even know if he played a shift, to be honest with you. So we got down to our 9 guys, and if you noticed, Ottawa tonight, they played their top 2 lines a lot, probably more than we've seen another team do. So we're trying to mix and match a little bit and try and shut those lines down, and it's hard to do. So in the end, somebody's a casualty there, and it happened to be Arthur tonight, and Turk.
You're on home ice playing against an opponent way down in the standings. You're expected to win. And the difference in your mind to get 2 versus 1?
It's really important, but it's just another example in the league, and we see it every night, that the standings, there's not a lot of difference in the teams. They're all really good teams. It's hard to win. So one of the worst things in the world is to say, or to think at least, hey, we're up here, they're down there. This might not be that hard. You're going to lose. So, we try to respect Ottawa. They're a good team. You saw some of their top players passing the puck and shoot. That's elite level hockey. So no matter your opponent, you have to be at your best in this league or you will lose.
Jim, Q led the team, or led forwards on ice time again tonight. Just how important has he been on this run, especially after going 11-7? You guys have really leaned on him for ice time.
Yeah, and especially tonight too. And he doesn't penalty kill too, so that's even strength minutes for the most part, right? Which are different type of minutes. I thought he got off to a real slow start tonight, unlike the rest of the guys. But then I really thought the second half of the game, the goal was a beautiful goal. But third period, he controlled the puck under the goal line, protected it, won battles. That's just the maturation of his game. We've all seen it. We've watched it this year. He's somebody that we lean on. He's an important player for us.
Jacob's first goal was assisted by Kopi and Dowdy. Must be a great memory.
That is, I know, and we've talked a little bit about the Kopi Dowdy combination. When they're on for goals together and they both get points. Another one for them. But yeah, he's got that puck. I'm sure that one will be on the mantle in Sweden for a long time.
Talk a bit about Q's goal. I mean, we're seeing his hands more and more this year. He's just in space and becoming more assertive. But that's another really tough one. I think he had to sell it 4 times, deal with a stick lift.
Exactly.
Have you seen a guy with that kind of combination of, I guess, speed, power, size, and hands?
Yeah, I mean there's plenty of players in the league like that. He's just a young player, and he wasn't scoring those types of goals over his first couple of seasons. We all saw that, and some people got frustrated with that, and I didn't see that at all. I see a guy who works really hard, who's got tremendous physical ability, who, when working on his game, is going to get better. Now he's able to score those types of goals. The goal he scored against Columbus earlier this year. We'll see more of those. They come around every once in a while, but more important than that is just how he's contributing every night. But his game is good, and he'll just continue to get better.
Going back to Q's ice time, obviously it's kind of a consequence of the injury situation. Things will change around when he's healthy, but is it sustainable to have a forward playing 22, 23 minutes a night consistently? Yeah,
well, there's forwards that play that much each night in the league, and again, he's such a well-conditioned athlete, and he skates. It's at times effortless for him, and I'm checking in on him, and he's ready to go. I ask him, 4 or 5 times. I got to check in on him, make sure he's okay to go. He's ready to go, and when he gets on the ice and he's moving like that, I don't see any signs of fatigue. So, in fact, he got stronger as it went on.